Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to a brand new episode of your show, The Untold. My name is Daij Al-Hutiri, and I'm of course here with my colleague Fatma Al-Aoudi. How are you doing today?
We're doing great. Thank you very much today. We have today a special guest who's going to talk to us about his hobby of raising reptiles.
This is going to be extremely interesting. So I can't wait to ask the question that we have. And yes, so we have Yousef Al-Najem. So stay with us. We will be back. All right, welcome back, dear viewers. So right now, Fatma, we have Yousef Al-Najem with us. So, as we entered the studio, we were looking on, beneath the table.
Looking in that plant.
So probably we have some snakes or reptiles here or there. So
you don't have any today.
Maybe.
All right, so let's begin with, the very beginning of your story. Like, what sparked your interest in, having these pets? The reptiles as pets in your home?
Well, it all started when I was 7 or 8, I would say. It started, I was watching a documentary about I think it was about the Komodo dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the Komodo dragon, yeah. So I was like, maybe I should have that in my house. And I was a little kid, I was like, can I have that? I was going to my dad, can I have that? No.
Why would you want that? I'm trying to picture the dad. Yeah.
You could have just asked for dogs, birds. I have 6 cats. It's okay to have cats, right?
Yeah.
But not snakes, not,
Yeah, it all started with that. And then fast forward when I was 14, 15, I was trying to get a dog. And we were in an apartment and it was not possible. Yeah. I'm not responsible enough to take care of a dog. I'm only 14. So I was like, and actually, I was allergic to dogs, cats, and birds. So I really couldn't take care of.
That's a good reason.
Yes, that is a good reason.
That answers our question, did.
Yes. So I was, let me research other animals. So I went to reptiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Now, normally people would be scared of reptiles.
Yeah.
Were you scared to own a reptile?
Yes.
Even though that was your decision?
Yes, because I didn't know what I was getting into at first. I was like, I'm getting a lizard. Okay. I guess. It's just like after you hold it in your hands, I feel like the fear a little bit goes away.
Okay.
What if it bit you?
They did multiple times.
And it's okay?
It's not okay. No one likes to get bit.
Now, we're talking. I have a lot more questions. I'm trying to stick to these questions. Who taught you how to hold the reptile, or the idea of the reptiles, or also how to take care of them? Because as you've mentioned, that was years ago, and maybe we didn't have much of internet search or these social media forms or platforms that teach us day by day stuff. So who taught you?
It all started with YouTube. I was looking up reptiles, how to take care of reptiles. I was looking at lizards. I was looking at snakes, and I started learning from YouTube. And then after that, I was going to a few events that's happening in Kuwait for reptiles. And then I learned a lot about other people that take care of reptiles. I learned from them, took their number, asked a few questions. Yeah.
And where do you get them from, and all these, basic questions, so that you can get, you can start.
Yeah.
Okay.
He took the number of the guys who own the reptiles, not the number of the reptiles.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. All right, so when it comes to reptiles, as for any common person who, they don't have a knowledge regarding these species, so there is a specific, I would say, idea behind these reptiles, right?
Yes.
So most likely they're scary, they can bite,
Yeah.
they're dangerous, you can't have them at home.
Okay.
But what's the real deal behind it?
It's fascinating too.
Definitely, yes.
I mean, the ideology is false. That's first of all. Why is that? Is because, like, reptiles. I would say what I like is lizards and snakes. The lizards that I have are one of the most friendliest lizards in the world, and you can look that up online. And the snakes that I have they're actually very nice. I mean, at first I was really scared because I had the same idea about snakes, and then I took care of one, and
Wow, it
Yeah.
changed your whole perspective.
yeah, it changed my whole perspective.
What's the names of the lizards? Like there's
yeah.
different types, right?
Yeah, there's
Also for the snakes.
different types. Yes. What I have is a bearded dragon.
Oh, bearded dragon.
Yes. Yeah, I have a bearded dragon.
Isn't
and-
that the huge lizard?
No.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
not
one
that
that has the.
It has a
It
beard.
actually has
It
a
has
beard.
a
yeah.
beard.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I have, and I have an Argentinian tegu.
Okay, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, it looks black and white,
Okay.
basically. And I have a bull snake, a gopher snake,
MashaAllah.
a hognose snake. Yeah, a lot of snakes.
You got a
and other
list?
things.
Yes.
And all of them have names.
Like,
All of them have names.
All of them have
Mention
names.
some of their names.
Okay.
Like the bearded.
Beard dragon. I have Scarlet, Charizard.
Wow,
Oh my God,
Charizard.
Charizard!
Yeah, Charizard. Yeah.
Charizard, yeah. That's a
Scarlet.
perfect name.
Yeah, and he looks red.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
it goes
Makes
with
sense.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
It goes
So
with
I have
it,
to
yeah.
see that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
Edge
not?
is happy now, yeah.
Yeah, why
Since You're
not?
mentioning Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, among your 7, are they 7 reptiles that you have?
No, there are a lot more.
Okay. So amongst them,
Yeah,
who is your favorite and why?
I would say Charizard, actually.
Okay.
He's actually the oldest one. He's
Oh.
6 years old.
Oh,
I used to have him when he was 1. So he's been
That's
with me for 5 years now. Yeah,
wow.
I love him so much.
And he's already our favorite.
Yeah,
Charizard.
because of the name.
Yeah.
So we don't have to see him. He's our favorite already.
Yeah.
We hope that our director or producers they can put the pictures of the reptiles if possible. I'm
Yeah,
just
if
saying.
possible, yeah.
Yes, just saying. All right, so you got this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
So with family and friends, your family tolerates your reptiles and you raising them, but were they initially against the idea or scared?
I would say that they are very against the idea.
They
mean-
are still?
Yeah.
Oh,
They still are. They always tell me, like, when are you gonna sell them all?
okay.
And I'm not. It's just, I mean, the first time I brought an animal in the house, like it was a lizard, it was from a permission from my mother.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, it all started from that, and then I brought a snake. That's when it was not approved, and I had to sell the snake. And then I brought a few other things.
Yeah.
2 snakes, 3 snakes, 4 snakes. Now, I don't. Wait, how many snakes I have? I don't know.
You should
Too much.
try, like, guys, look, we're in Kuwait. In
Yes.
the desert, we have snakes and
We do,
lizards, and,
yes.
you know, so this is what I'm bringing into our family. We're
Yes.
bringing, you know, our environment.
Yeah, scary animals.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of those in the desert and the
Yeah.
lizards, sorry, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever think of taking a snake from, like, let's say, the desert that we
Off in
have?
the wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off
no.
of the wild, yes.
Not at all.
And
Whatever is in the wild should stay in the wild always. I don't think
Mm.
anyone should take something out of its own habitat just to put it in his own house.
okay, so
That's
it's
not a good
like
idea.
instead of getting a poodle, you bring a wild, you know, a wolf or
Yeah,
something from,
basically, yes.
or a coyote.
Yeah, you should not do that.
So it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work.
So all snakes. Do we have cobras?
In Kuwait, I would say false cobras. What we have.
False?
Yeah, because
False
cobras
cobras.
they're like I know for a fact they're dangerous. So
Yes.
Yes.
Not the cars. The cars
Yeah.
are good. The animals.
yes, yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one.
But they're dangerous. Okay, those are the dangerous ones.
Cobras, most of them are dangerous, yes. But the false cobra that we have in Kuwait
What's
is actually
a
not
false
that.
cobra?
It's a false
It
cobra.
looks like one.
And makes itself look like a cobra. So it
'Cause they have
puffs
this
its
curve,
face.
right?
Yeah, they have this
Oh,
curve.
those are the
Yeah,
ones. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah. So the false cobras actually mimic cobra's behavior. So they look really dangerous that we have in Kuwait, but what we have in Kuwait is actually mildly venomous. So
Okay.
and they're rear-fanged.
Okay.
So what rear-fanged means is like not from the first bite you'll get the venom.
Okay.
It's like probably munching on you, I would say,
Okay.
and then you'll get the venom. Either way, even though if you get the venom, it's not really that bad. It's like it's very mild.
It's mild.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very mild.
So don't worry. He's
I'm looking. Is that okay? Is
But-
it okay?
But I have to say there is a lot of very dangerous snakes in the desert. You
In
should not.
Kuwait?
Yeah, in Kuwait, you should not hold any animal. You should not hold any snakes in the wild unless you are a professional.
Okay.
I have to say that.
So, like, do you have any incident where any of your snakes run out of? I don't know. Where do you keep them?
In a
I
cage?
keep them in a separate room.
In a separate room, not
Yes.
where you sleep.
No, I mean this is my room. This is the reptile room. I would say.
All right. So, is there like any incident where one of the snakes ran out of the room?
Yes. Yeah.
Please go ahead.
So I mean, so I sometimes like forget to close the boxes that they live in.
Mm.
So
Are they glass cages or
no,
glass
they're
boxes?
plastic.
Oh, okay.
So I sometimes forget them. So they just run off. And one time they went to the cat and they started
Oh, no.
defending each other. But it was I caught them beforehand.
You-
Imagine
know
having
how it
guests. Imagine having guests and then whoa, look at the snake.
Sorry, you guys. Oops, I don't know how that happened. The way he was casually saying, sometimes I forgot. I'm like, if my brother does that and he brings in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so the cats are okay. You have cats at home?
Yeah, I do have cats.
Okay. And any other animals except, I mean, besides the cats and the reptiles?
I do have a tarantula
Oh,
and a
That's a
scorpion.
spider.
yeah.
Yeah, spider.
They're not poison. They are poisonous.
to go.
Yeah, I do have a tarantula and a scorpion.
A scorpion.
Yes.
Please tell me you took the
Is he
venom out.
friendly?
No.
No, he's not going to play
I
chess
know,
with us,
I
right?
know the answer, but I had to like make sure.
No, I mean, it's just
What did you
to
just
me
say?
personally.
Yeah, he's not going to play chess
me
with us.
personally,
He's not that friendly.
Yeah, I'm more professional of like for the reptile scene, like more with the spiders, scorpions. I don't know a lot about them, so I'm not really a person to talk about them.
But like,
sorry.
do you wear gloves when you try to move them or maybe clean their boxes?
The snakes or the tarantulas?
The spiders. Yeah.
Spiders.
Cool.
You're slow with the spider. Okay. The spider is actually very friendly. I've taken him to a few photo shoots. He is very
I've seen
nice.
some. I have seen some on the Instagram.
Yeah,
I've seen some.
he's very friendly.
Wow. And I think that you and I should be friends with Yousef just for the sake of saying, yeah, my friend has a scorpion in his
Oh,
house.
yeah.
You know?
Just for that.
How cool would that be? Oh, your friend has a snake. My friend has a scorpion. Yeah.
No, my friend has snakes.
Snakes,
And a
tarantula,
scorpion.
a scorpion.
All right, so I have read that you are a computer engineer.
Yes.
So basically the question is, how do you manage your computer engineering studies while caring for your reptile crew? I mean, do they inspire you in your studies in any way?
I mean, those are two separate things.
Definitely, but
Yeah.
is there like anything?
There's no connection.
No
It's
connection.
just like when I'm studying computer engineering, I don't think about reptiles. When I'm taking care of reptiles, I don't think about computer engineering. I like to have variety of stuff that I can do. So like when I finish with my assessment in computer engineering, I go take a snake and put it in the living room and watch TV or watch anime.
That's so nice.
Oh, nice. You watch anime? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna
Of
become
course.
friends, but
Yeah.
definitely I'm not visiting him. That's for a fact. So, all right, let's now take a quick break
Yeah.
and then get back to you because we have lots.
So many
so many
questions.
questions.
right, we're back, dear viewers. We are still here with Mr. Yousef Al-Najem. Now, you are a reptile master and you are fairly young because you're 21, about to become 22 next month. My question is, with all your hopes and dreams for the future and the goals, do you see yourself, for example, adding to the collection? What is the goal behind owning reptiles and other animals? And of course, are you going to open a sanctuary or a home for the reptiles?
I mean, I was thinking about making an exhibit with like a few reptiles, and I'm definitely gonna buy more. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy more. But right now, I don't think I should because it might be too much for me because I'm still, I still have other things to do. So, so yeah, I'm thinking about buying more, most definitely, yeah.
Did you ever think of buying turtles?
No, I'm not a turtle person. I would say lizards and snakes, but turtles are cute, I would say, yeah.
I remember when we were little, we would buy the little small turtles.
The colored ones, or
No, those were
They
the
have-
chicks.
no? They actually have the
They have
turtles.
colored turtles?
Yes, they
Yeah.
color their shells, and
Yeah.
yes, they come in different shapes and
Oh,
colors.
wow.
That is actually very bad. For
That's
It
very
is
bad.
very
Yes,
bad. Is
I've
it
done this
toxic for-
research.
It's not toxic. It's just it blocks the sunlight that they need so they can
absorb.
thrive.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what happens is like when you paint that on the turtle, it basically it stays there for a very long time.
Okay.
So and the turtle needs sunlight to its shell, so that blocks that. So it doesn't actually thrive with you, and they eventually die.
Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah, that's very bad.
No, I was
But
going to.
That's why I thought you were talking about this.
No,
but-
no, I've never
See,
seen
now
that.
you know
no.
something new today.
Yeah. I was just going to say that because they were so small, I would would tie a balloon, a helium balloon,
Oh my God.
and then they would walk. Where's the turtle? Oh, the balloon is there. There it is.
That's a
You know,
good idea.
behind the couch or something. It was so much fun. Do
But
you have-
like, yeah,
Yeah.
you were saying that you would definitely add more if you
Yes.
could, if you could.
If I could.
But
yes.
what would you add to the collection in terms of reptiles?
Like you would say a dream reptile.
Yes.
Okay. I would definitely get a dragon snake.
Dragon snake.
A dragon snake. It's very rare. It's not usually sold anywhere in the world.
I'm gonna
and I
have
really
to
wanna get that.
search for this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
wanna
have
see
the
how this is.
bearded dragon,
Yes.
and then you started with the Komodo dragon.
I mean, I wanted a Komodo dragon.
You wanted a Komodo. I mean, the inspiration came behind
Yes,
that.
it came from a
And then
Komodo
you
dragon.
want a. I'm sorry, the last one was.
What? The dragon snake.
Oh, dragon snake.
Yes.
I think you should own a dragon.
I mean,
I
I
think
want
it's-
to.
yeah.
I would like to. Yes.
Do you think? I know this is a very silly question to ask. Do you think dragons were ever, there,
Exist.
or was it dinosaurs and we were hoping for too much?
It was probably dinosaurs. I mean, I would like a dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
But
one day.
look at this. Is this the dragon snake?
No.
No.
It's that's actually photoshopped.
All right. So I
Okay.
thought it was real because this
No.
looks.
Oh, this is
good.
nice. So the dragon snake, does it have the scales differently
Yeah,
than?
they have two stripes that looks like triangles.
All right. I think this is the one.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
I have
yeah,
to
that's
see.
the
Take
one.
a look at this. It looks
This
like
is beautiful.
it got armor on.
Yeah, it looks
it
like
does,
it has
right?
armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that why they're called dragon snakes?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that's why they're called dragon snakes.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is very interesting.
It is.
Are they like expensive?
Depending on your taste. So if you wanted something very colorful or you want a genetic mutation, like you would have to pay more. If you want just like a normal snake, you don't.
Do we have a range?
Yeah, I would say it starts at 20, 30 KD, and you can make it how expensive you want.
Wow.
What's the most expensive?
The most expensive that I've heard, I would say 30,000 KD.
You're
Wow.
kidding.
Yeah.
So from 20 KD to
30,000
30,000?
KD.
Yeah.
it could be this or that.
Yeah, because that 30,000 KD one actually has two heads. So
Oh, the snake with the two heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
so I mean, if you want that, you're gonna have to pay
Because it's
really
super
hard.
rare.
Yeah,
And super
super.
scary.
That's super scary.
No, they're very cute.
They are, yes, you're right.
Yeah, we agree.
Now, my next question would be finding reptile buddies. I know dog owners, they go to the dog park to meet
Yeah.
other dog owners and dogs, and for their dogs to meet other dogs. Is there something called the snake arena, maybe? Or where do you guys meet?
So I mean, we sometimes meet at Douania,
Oh, okay.
and we have a group on WhatsApp that we share our thoughts, we share our information. Someone needs help, someone is wanting to sell something, someone wants to buy something, and yeah, we take each other's information and like help each other basically.
And from that sense, do you also help one another when your snake is sick?
Yes.
Or she's shedding the skin, or I don't know. They shed the skin how? Can you tell us about that?
Shedding the skin. So basically, when they grow, their scales need to be regenerated.
Okay.
So basically, when they shed, they start to grow like very, very like let's just say, I don't know the scientific behind it.
Okay.
Make it simple for us so that we can all
Okay,
get it.
so we as humans, we actually shed skin, if you didn't know. But for them, it's like they shed the whole skin so they can grow very fast.
Oh, okay. I see.
So let's just say if you're feeding your snake little food, they will not shed that often. If you feed them really, really good,
So
they
the
will
bigger
shed
they
very
get,
often.
the more skin.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
The only snake or lizard that I've seen getting bigger was when I put the little rubber one in the water.
You know that?
Remember those?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But also, I wanted to ask about the lizards that we find near our houses, outside the walls. Are they the same type of lizards that you have? Are there different?
I mean, what you find in your house is a gecko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is a gecko, and yeah, those are they climb walls. They have this thing on their hand that they would climb anything.
Okay.
Basically, but that's not what I have. What I have is lizards.
Okay.
So they don't climb anything. They just sit there and enjoy life.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
So beyond being easy to care for, are there like any surprising benefits to having reptiles as pets?
I mean, I would say when you have a very nice enclosure, and you have leaves, you have water, you have like imagine you take a part of the forest and bring it in your home,
Wow.
put it in your living room, and then let's just say there's a lizard just walking by, and you can take pictures of it, or any visitor that comes into that living room sees that, they're like, wow, what is that? They're so like
So part of the decoration?
yeah, it's basically part of the decoration.
Was it also, beneficial for you as a human being connecting to animals or other species, let's say? And how did it impact your life?
When I started taking care of animals, I would say in general, from a young age, it made me actually more responsible, and it made me like do more research, be more what's the key word here? I don't know.
Intuitive?
Intuitive.
Okay.
Yes, intuitive. Yeah, be more intuitive. Be more. I don't know. It made me like responsible. I would say very responsible.
To take care of other things that
Yeah.
cannot take care of themselves. It's a big responsibility.
Yeah, it's a very
actually,
big
yeah.
responsibility.
Yes.
But this is actually goes the same for cats and dogs. I mean,
Of course.
but there is one thing. So I have 6 cats. We can
Yeah.
now compete or challenge each other. Now, as for me, when it comes to cats, there is a maintenance. You have to clean them. You have to cut their hair and the grooming and all these kind of things. So it's a little bit costly. You have to pay. I have to pay for it because they're sick. So you have to get the food. You have to get them cleaned. So when it comes to reptiles, is it the same in terms of the cost on maintenance? Is it easy?
Cost, no. Cost is actually very minimal. So with snakes, they only eat once a week. Most of them eat from five days from once every 5 days when they're very little, and then when they get old, most of them eat once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So they're very low maintenance.
Now, before we started the episode, you and I were talking, and Dej was just about to come and sit on his chair, and you mentioned something about what lizards eat. Can you please tell Dej what you raise so lizards can eat? Go ahead.
Okay, so what I raise is roaches, so I can feed the lizards.
You raise roaches.
Yes, but the not the roaches that we have in Kuwait.
Still roaches.
Still a roach. You're not making it better. That's amazing, though.
Wow.
Because I can't take something like I can't take a roach out of a sewer and just put it to my lizard.
No.
That would probably harm them.
Yeah,
So
unsanitary.
so I have to like take care of them, feed them the right food so they can be beneficial for my lizards.
Do you?
I'm amazed right now. This is what. I mean, could you just buy anything from the pet store for
What,
them?
cat food? What?
No. There's specific food for them, I guess.
No, you mean snakes or lizards?
Lizards.
Lizards. I mean, there's a breeder, a roach breeder in Kuwait that I take roaches from.
Look at that.
We have a roach breeder?
Yes.
We need another episode.
No
on
wonder
this
we
series.
have some of them wandering around.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's because of Yousef
Yeah.
and his friend, the breeder. Yes. The numbers have increased. Dej. But of course, we're joking because it's so amazing and outstanding
Yeah, it's
what
new.
you're doing.
This is new to us.
This is very new to us because I know, like, I have a friend who has turtles, and she has a very big turtle with a very big tail. I remember my dad brought an alligator for me when I was little.
How
A
big?
small, no, it was small, and it could get bigger. But because I was little, and my dad would be like, "Don't feed it anything. Be careful." And when he goes to work, and on weekends or something, I would go and feed him Lebanese bread. You know, I didn't know. I didn't know that they were not as the same as birds or something.
Yeah.
So, and then he died, and his name was Jones. But
Rest in peace, Jones.
that's all I know about lizards or snakes. And then if someone says, because we've never had a guest who has this interesting hobby.
Yes.
So I never usually ask for, questions. How do you take care of it? But now that you're talking to us about it, it's amazing. It's fascinating. Yeah. This world is, the world
endless.
of reptiles.
It's really endless.
It is, right?
It is,
Yeah.
definitely.
Are you still learning more?
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning from other people. I'm still educating myself of how to take care of them even better.
And do you usually, if something would happen to them, God forbid, do you take them to the vet?
Well, unfortunately, there is no vets that take care of reptiles in Kuwait. So we
You have
take
to do
care
it
of our own.
yourself.
Yeah, we have to
Yes.
do it ourselves.
To do the research.
Yeah, we
and
have
look.
to educate ourselves
That's
in
right.
that matter.
Okay, that's why you know so much about
Yeah,
them, maybe.
we have to.
And this is actually good.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
definitely. You don't have to count on anyone. It's just you.
Yeah, we have.
Hopefully, you can actually do the good, the right. You do the right way for them to be better.
Of course.
All right. So with that being said, I think we almost ran out of time. So before we wrap the episode, we really would like you to tell us something, the final thought about having the lizards and reptiles and something beautiful about this amazing world.
Okay. I would say most reptiles are misrepresented in everything, and you would never know how beautiful reptiles are until you take care of one.
Wow. That's beautiful. And I have something to say actually to Yousef. I'm very sorry that we were very shocked. Sometimes it's not as easy when, you're the receiving end. You're at the receiving end of the conversation. And I apologize if I had ignorant questions or, I had some ignorant thoughts.
No,
but
I love
you
to
were
educate
teaching
people.
us.
I love to educate people. That's
Thank
what
you
I
very
love.
much
is
for
actually,
this.
That was one of the most interesting
Interviews.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
We're
Thank
so
you
happy
very
to
much.
have you here with us. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you for joining us for this episode. Dej, this was a very interesting episode. It was fascinating learning about reptiles. It was scary at some part, and I was trying to pretend that I was not scared, but I think it showed on the camera. You know, I think it happened to you too, right?
He actually invited me to his home, so I
We're
said,
not going,
yeah.
thank you.
I told him, yes, sure, of course, I'm gonna be there, but definitely, you know, I'm gonna pass. But it was very nice having him here with us. We learned new stuff, new information, and a new way to not only have cats, dogs, or birds as pets, but you also can have lizards, snakes, spiders, you name it.
Yes, this episode actually had an impact on me, this interview, because we learned so much about this world that we don't know about. And, you know, sometimes it's easy to say, yeah, he has a snake, but how do you take care of a snake? How do you take care of the lizards, you know? And it's not just time consuming. It's, as he mentioned, he had to teach himself, which is fascinating.
Yes.
He had to teach himself. He has his little group of friends who, they share information on social media or stuff. So it's definitely one of my favorite interviews.
Definitely, 100%. So with that said, dear viewers, that's the end. We hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, dear viewers, and we hope to see you again in the next one.